On defense, the East All-Stars is trailing by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo, and he drives in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Where he finds SGA. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 5 assists tonight, and it's Cunningham with the ball for the East. Pass to Mitchell. Giannis against James. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
The West leading 3. Outside Curry. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the West All-Star.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score.
Edwards gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Mitchell dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
Outside, SGA, back to Curry. Launches from deep. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The East trail by 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Brown, no good. The West leading by 3. And it's SGA in the corner. Some nice passing here by the West. And Edwards launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. To the paint. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Giannis. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the game to go. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Towns a screen on Curry. Cunningham outside. Pass to Giannis. And James pulls it down. The West leading by 3. Now here's Curry. Back to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's the West All-Stars up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Anthony Edwards out there with Doncic. And it's Durant. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's LeBron in at the 4 with the step back. And it's Doncic missing. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Doncic outside. James absolutely owning the inside.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Mitchell finds Siakam. Spins. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. They've led by as many as 11 points.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
4 on the clock. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a nice move by Siakam. A much improved ball handler, especially for a forward. He's making it happen right there.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for the East. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the West. So it's the West now. They trail by 1. James misses. Maxey looking it over. It's hauled in by Edwards. Now the West with the ball. Durant kicks to LeBron. Pass to Doncic. Outside Edwards. Edwards drills the 3.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Brunson outside. And here's Maxey. Johnson right side. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Edwards passes to LeBron. Out to Doncic. Takes a 3. East grabs the miss. Times down low. Edwards defending.
Big Cat says, take that.
Towns has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far.